once again, YouTube Andy with you with another little video. So today we are out at the North Wessex Downs. Such a lovely area this. I suppose it's about a 15-minute drive from where I live in Swindon. It's going to be pretty wild in there because we are going to venture in the woods. I do apologise if you're getting some wind noise. We have got a bit of a storm coming in sometime today, and I think it's probably here now, I think, judging by the weather and the wind speed and the cloud cover as well. Not looking particularly great, but I'm hoping when I'm in the woods it's going to be a lot quieter, because what the woods tends to do is to dampen everything down. So I think flying the drone in the wood today will be a bit tricky, mind, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, right, we are pretty much ready to fly. I've just got to sort my phone out, so that'll just take me 20 or 30 seconds or something. Connect to the app, talk to one another, come on, communication please. Go fly. Right, weather-wise, it's pretty crap. Am I allowed to say that? I guess I've just said it. Pretty awful, to be honest. It's a bit quieter in here. Out there is blowing an absolute hooligan out there. In here, it's okay because I'm in a bit of a dip and the wind's kind of going over the top of me, but you might hear it in the trees. Anyway, right, let's take this little thing off, shall we? Okay. So, we'll get filming. This place is completely different to the place I went to yesterday. I prefer to fly in kind of pine forests, if I was honest, but this place is more kind of English, let's say. I mean, pine forests generally are not kind of indigenous to the United Kingdom, although they're part of the landscape. I kind of get that, but they're not really from the UK per se. Yeah, this place is pretty busy, guys. There's going to be one or two downings. I think it's going to be more challenging than yesterday, I think. I have seen quite a lot of deer in here. I've been in here several times, have seen them, not really caught them on camera so much, but I have seen them jumping around, so we might get lucky. So as always, stick it on the old big screen. You might see something worth seeing, but it's, you know, even if we don't, it's just nice to be out here, isn't it? Flying amongst the trees and nature. I just didn't want to. I'm just going to bring it back slightly. I'm just losing signal. I didn't want to stay indoors today, although the weather was kind of telling me, you know, it's probably a good day to spend indoors, Andy, to be honest. But I just get so bored and cranky and fed up. I just don't know what to do with myself. You just go on YouTube and just watch one video after another, which is okay, which is fine. You know, that's what I kind of do in the evenings, but to do it pretty much all the time, it's just a waste of a life. I'd much rather get out here and kind of waste my life out here, really. Vanity, vanity, all is vanity. It seems like it, doesn't it? Anyway, yes, so this morning I've been out and I've done a quote, so I might get a phone call later from a chap who needs my services for cleaning his gutters, fascias, soffits and whatever else, really. So we're kind of looking forward to that one. Hopefully I'll get that job. I've got a pretty quiet week this week. Not sure what I'm going to do with myself. Probably come out here and make lots of videos, I guess. So we might get a phone call in a while, which will interrupt my my drone flying. So I'm hoping I'm going to get that, and I can probably start work on that one. Hopefully Thursday or Friday. Oh, hello. Some banging going on in the background. I just want to make sure my dogs are close by. Yeah, we're fine. Dogs are okay. It's kind of shooting season at the moment. They're probably shooting for pheasants or whatever else. Okay, so you are going to hear some guns going off in the background. After all, we are out in the country, aren't we? So it's to be expected, especially this time of year. The hoo-ha Henrys are all out there with their chums. I don't know, having canapes and drinking champagne and shit like that or whatever else. And different world, isn't it? Seems like it. Anyway, it's not a world I kind of understand or belong to, but I certainly understand getting out here doing what I do. It's wonderful. Right, I'm going to belt off in this direction, I think. When I say belt off in this direction, I don't mean we're going to go mad or anything and cut loose and fancy free. This isn't really a wood to do that. It's just a wood to just come out here, fly and enjoy, which is kind of what I do, really. It's my way of, let's say, defragmenting my brain. Okay, I think my brain needs to be purged every now and again of all the crap which sometimes goes in it. Okay. Whoop, easy tiger. Let's just take her over this way, shall we? Just come back towards myself, so don't want to go too far with it. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, oh.
Landing.
No, don't land. Don't land. I don't want to go over there and pick it up. I'd much rather just keep it airborne for as long as possible. Had a couple of good flights yesterday in Bagley Wood. That was an interesting place, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that wood. That was a really, really nice wood. Totally different to this place. I do prefer places like that, to be honest. I mean, they've all got their own kind of beauty, haven't they? But I thought Bagley Wood was a real stunning kind of a wood. I will go back there again. I could probably make perhaps 5 or 6 videos of that place to cover all of it. But it's a good 40-minute drive away. It's just it's Swindon side of Oxford, which is kind of handy, really. I was looking at another place over in Oxford. There's a place called Shotover Wood, which is on the other side of the city. But I just thought I'd try the other place. Oops, just getting a bit of interference. What I do tend to do is do my little bit of research on Google Maps and go and kind of check a place out, really, before I go and fly it, just to make sure that, one, I can actually go there, and 2, there's somewhere to park, you know. So I don't just turn up on spec. I mean, Google Maps is brilliant, you know, because I can do some research on it and have a look at venues and places to go. And that one was an absolute blinder, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that place. It was brilliant. A lot of down trees around here. This place isn't managed, by the way. As you can see, it's pretty wild out there, isn't it? But, you know, I just love flying in the woods. This really does sharpen up one's drone flying ability, let's say.
just so wild. I'm just trying to shoot for the gaps at the moment, just hoping that I can see everything. I just can't blink at times because, you know, landscape is just coming up at you so quick. It just takes a little twig sometimes just to bring your drone down, you know, and then you got to go out there and go and retrieve it. But it's just so wild. Right, just going to bring it back slightly because I'm just on the outer ranges really of my kind of drone flying area. I don't like to let it go too far. Oh, hang on. Okay. Right, the home point is dead ahead. So we're going to try and keep it in a fairly straight line. I'll be zigzagging all over the place. Obviously, if I keep it in a straight line, it's going to go clunk straight into a tree or something. So we're just try and navigate through the best we can without hang on a minute, without downing it. I can hear it now. So we're down to 34%, 39% battery power. So I can probably fly a bit more with this one. I like to go away with no batteries at all, no battery power at all, so I like to drain them down completely almost. It's more fly time, it's more fun, isn't it? Right, we'll go on this side of the wood because I don't think we've ventured over here yet. Wow, there's a lot of trees down, aren't there? Gosh. Now, we've had some pretty big storms in the UK over the past few months, let's say. There's a really good, I don't know if you guys know a really good YouTube channel called Big Jet TV. There's a guy who's he kind of stands on top of a transit van, and he's got one of these like BBC cameras. And what he does in his videos, he goes out on stormy days, mostly stormy days. That's when the fun starts, and he films airplanes coming into Heathrow Airport, and it's just one after another, after another, after another. You can literally sit down there on the big screen with you know, with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a packet of biscuits or something, and you can just watch for hours. It's really very Moorish, and I really like that channel. It's called Big Jet TV. You know, you've got planes coming in, fighting against the wind, sometimes coming in almost bloody sideways, and the skill these pilots have got, I mean, it's just
battery level is low.
It's just incredible.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Right, I'm going to return it myself, otherwise we're going to get that horrible bleeping bloody noise, which is annoying. Right, let's head on in this direction, shall we? I'm just losing signal, which isn't helping. Come on, signal, pick up a bit, will you?
Attitude mode.
Right. Okay.
Visual positioning failure, unable to return automatically.
Oh, that's okay.
Pay attention to flight safety.
I don't want it to return automatically anyway. I'd rather do everything manual, thank you very much. Right, keeping a straight line, young man. Home point is dead ahead. Okay, let's get this thing back. Let's go to a different part of the wood, and let's go and have a little bit of a recce investigation around a different part of the wood. A bit of water on the lens as well, so I'm going to have to clear that off. It's just raining a little bit. Just having a bit of a problem. There's a little...
Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
No, you won't. I shall get it back in 10 seconds. So cancel that.
Return to home.
No, cancel return to home. I shall take it home manually because I can hear it and I can almost see it if I was to look up. Oh, great, look at that. If I was to look up, that's what I did. I looked up. What happened? Crash. Lesson to self. When flying drones, don't do that and look up, because that's what happens. You down your drone. Anyway, not to worry, it's only 45 meters away, so we're going to go and grab it, head on a different part of the wood, and then, yeah, we're going to fly again.
So we've moved ourselves, I suppose, about a quarter of a mile from our last position. This is not generally a wood where the public tend to go. They tend to go more over to my right hand side, about half a mile away, on the Ashdown estate. That's National Trust. Of course, I'm not really allowed to fly drones in the National Trust area. That's just the rules they set out. So I come to this place, and there's quite a few deer trails here. You can probably just make out the two front claws of the deer. So I guess they are around somewhere. I just don't think I've seen any yet on camera. I think this looks like a pretty good place to set up for another flight. Quite encouraged by the amount of tracks there are leading into all different parts of this wood. So we might, fingers crossed, we might actually see something in this video. Anyway, it's a bit breezy, so I think I'll just head on in a bit more, try and find a little bit more shelter, and then we can put a new battery in, set her up, and off we go. Okay, flight number 2 then. Here we go. Let's get filming. That'll probably help, wouldn't it? Right, here we go then. Flight number 2. Let's see what we can see. Have a little cruise through this really lovely, very thick, very busy, dense, fraught with danger wood. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice out here. It's not many people come to this place. I've almost pretty much got it to myself, I'd have thought. Especially on a day like today, it's not very nice weather out there. So I've kind of got it for myself, I reckon. Oops, it's just lovely to just be part of it, really. It really is a lovely place to fly and to be a part of. It really is. Right, I'm just going to scour the tippy tops of the plant life, let's say. Okay, you're going to get 1 or 2 hits here, guys. Okay, it's inevitable. I mean, just look at the amount of trouble that's out there. But this drone's absolutely amazing because you can pretty much take it to many places, and it will just keep going like an absolute Trojan. It really will. It's an absolute soldier, this thing. I cannot commend it high enough. I mean, it is that good, this drone. Really pleased with it. Right, just take it back towards the home point. What's saying is the home point. Yeah, anyway. Shoot for the gaps. Shoot for the gaps. Okay. A lot of this is just almost knee-jerk reaction, because your reactions have got to be, you know, pretty quick, especially when you're flying in close environments like this. You really have got to be on your best drone flying mettle. Okay. Not flying very well today, are we? Okay. So we've had yet another downing, unfortunately. It's been a bad drone flying day today, and there's just so much out here to bring your drone down. You can see how busy it is. Okay, right. Let's go for another flight. We have got 40% battery. Let's try it in that direction, I think. Give it another go. Okay. Filming. Okay, let's go then. Come on. Yeah, there's a lot of twigs and stuff out there to kind of run into, and you know, it's just a real
absolute test, it really is. Even having FPV, I don't think it would be much better, to be honest. It's just one of these places where it's just a nightmare at times. I mean, it's lovely. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying my time out here, but it's just so busy with trees and branches and whatever else, really. You can see that it's just holds a massive challenge to any skill of drone flying ability. Just keep going a bit more, just a bit more. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. God. Good boys. Okay, right, so pretty much come to the end of my little video for today. I'm gonna try and upload perhaps more videos this week, just because I've got no real work coming for this week, kind of being pretty much Christmas week now. Things are generally slowing down for Christmas now, and hopefully they'll pick up again in somewhere like January, fingers crossed. It's always traditionally a quiet time of year, I think, you know, for most businesses, unless you're in the obviously in the retail sector or whatever else. So nothing really planned, to be honest. Most of my videos are kind of pretty much spontaneous. Yeah, so I pretty much get up in the morning and see how I feel, and if I'm feeling in the mindset, let's say, of making a video, then I go out and make some kind of a video, you know, just because it just gives me something to do. The dogs need a walk, and I just bloody like being out here as well. Really, really nice. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, more videos to come, I guess, doing something similar, flying in the woods. It certainly floats my boat and it ticks my box. So if you like this kind of thing, you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one. Take care, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.